Hello, everybody. I am EvilsDeathAzul, and today, oops, I have the stream open on my end too, which kind of problematic. Hold on, I had to mute myself. I'm just trying to make sure it looks nice. So today we are going to be going and playing some Yakuza Kiwami. Specifically, we're gonna start note taking for the 100% guide. Now, one of the things about this type of stream is for this first part, I am probably going to make it public for everybody. Or at least the live is going to be public. But any following live, I am probably going to make members only because I do have members open. And I'm going to post that in... I will post that in my community chat area. However, when the live is actually over, the actual video, the actual VOD itself will be public. Just because I want to give incentive to actually having a membership program now that I'm past 500 subscribers. So, yeah. And so if that's something you want to try, yeah, please, by all means, try for the membership thing. I'm still getting used to it myself, so. Outside of that, you're not gonna see my Fugi tech that I used to use, or my Fugi avatar that I use for Twitch. I'm not using Twitch. This is just YouTube. I'm just not really a big fan of using Twitch. I'm definitely a more YouTube person. And you're not gonna see my notes, at the moment, though I may end up posting a link to my notes just in case some of you need help. But yeah, for the most part, that's what we're gonna do. So I think that's all I really wanted to say. So without further ado, let's get started. Everything also seems to be running fine, which is good. Excuse me. Okay. Hope everybody's day is well. Oh, that music. Actually louder. Okay, let me turn my microphone up. So, yeah, there we go. Now we can hear me over it. Hello, my love. How are you doing? I have been looking forward to making this guide for a long time. Very, very, very long time. I don't have to worry about accidentally. it doesn't let me actually choose whether or not you guys can see. Okay, that's weird. Oh well. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, so we are... If you're wondering why it took so long to actually start this up, because I lost my previous file for this game. Years ago, because of my PlayStation 4 crapping out, and I didn't back up the save on the cloud like I should have. I had to actually run this game twice. Once for this profile and once for my trophy profile, to actually get myself caught up. I have 17 trophies out of the 55 unlocked already, and I will get started on making those into actual shorts today. And yeah, that's really it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start a new game. We're gonna do a new game without using clear games data, and we're gonna do Legend. Because as you know, as a completionist, I always play all my games on the hardest difficulty. Because, yeah, I cannot help myself. I like torturing myself in video games. This is nothing new. My love, does it sound good? Is my voice louder than music, or louder than the game, but not overpowering? I just want to make sure. I should also check my chat doc up. I forgot I had to sign into chat. I'll just have to do the video. Okay. But everything sounds okay? Cool. Alright, so let's do this. Start up Legend. I got the Dragon God amulet as a present. I am probably going to dump that in my item box. Fate of a Kinslayer, October 1st, 1995. October 10th, 1995. Or October 1st, sorry, not 10th. We have our protagonist, Kazuma Kiryu. That's a hell of a way to start a story. Excuse me. I'm drinking some black tea and my throat is killing me from allergies, so bear with me. It's Shinji. Last we saw Shinji, he was trying to pick a fight with Kiryu in one of the sub-stories in Yakuza 0. Turns out he joined the Yakuza. Shinji Tanaka of the Dojima family. And Kazuma Kiryu of the Dojima family. I know I missed that. I'm also trying to go on my tablet. This.
もともとは他の組から金借りてたんです。ところが金利すらまともに払わねえ。で、手に負えなくなっちまってうちに債権回収の依頼が。
そうなんか。で、いくら回収するんだ
？2億です。取り半って約束になってますから、うちには1億入ってきます。
そりゃ気合入るな。よし。
Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we need to go to this loan shark office. So everything we're going to be doing today, or well, throughout this guide, we are going to tackle everything that's on the completion list. So all these adventure objectives, all these battle objectives, sub-stories, Majima everywhere, excuse me, and mini-games. We're going to do all of that in this walkthrough. We're also going to complete everything on the play log. So that's eating and drinking at every place in the game. We're going to perform every type of heat action. So shared is any heat action that can be done during 2 or more styles: Brawler style, self-explanatory, Rush style, Beast style, Dragon of Dojima. We're gonna get every weapons, gear, and accessory. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do every Coliseum thing, so we're gonna fight every Coliseum opponent. We are going to do all the types of Majima everywhere. So we got Majima everywhere, suddenly Majima, don't forget Majima, hidden Majima, everyday Majima, playtime Majima, and the rank up events. And we're going to complete every type of minigame in the game. So we have the races for Pocket Circuit, which we did in 0. We're going to get all the different parts, which was also in 0, I believe. Mezu King insect cards, Mezu King skill cards, UFO catcher, cabaret clubs, which is just the sub-story of each hostess, photo booth, darts, billiards, bowling, batting center, karaoke, silo, chohan, koi koi, oichokabu, roulette, poker, blackjack, baccarat, shogi, mahjong, and yeah. So we're also going to collect all the coin locker stuff, the coin locker keys. That is also something we can do. It's not in the play log, I don't believe, but it is in the completion list, and opening the coin lockers will actually get you items that will be in your completion list stuff. So I called the completed items list completion list 2 in Yakuza 0. I'm going to call this just the play log. It is a better name. So completion list will be CL in the guide, and play log will be PL. So, yeah. We're also going to do all the sub-stories in the game. There's a ton of them. And, yeah. I think that just about covers it. So, let's get started. So, the first thing...
お前相変わらずそっちの遊びにハマってんのか
兄貴もたまにはどうです？いい店紹介しますよ。
Right. So, I have a note in the background. So, you're going to hear me typing. The first thing I'm going to say is go to destination. talking to all NPCs I can find, or NPCs along the way. So, yeah, let's go do that. We're gonna talk to this guy. You watch, I'll be the best host this town has ever seen. Just looking to see if there's any more NPCs. Yeah, there's an NPC back here. To the east, the 3rd chairman's Tojo clan of Kanto. To the west, the 5th chairman's Omi alliance of Kansai. Generally speaking, that's how the Yakuza are divided. Kind of an east versus west sort of thing. This is Tojo clan territory, of course. The 2 power families here are the Dojima family and the Shimano family. Both are Tojo clan subsidiaries. Got it? So yeah. I should probably say, I want to talk to this guy. Okay, I apparently cannot talk to this man. That is weird. Okay,
Anike, 今から取り立てに行くところ、ピースファイナンスって会社なんですが、ファイナンスっつってもモグリの金貸しですから、結構
ちょっと
かなり抵抗する。でも
I will actually like have all the lines said during the walkthrough. However, I am a little stressed on time today because I got stuff I gotta do. So, what's this guy gonna say? I wanted to have a drink at Serena, but they're not open. But see that narrow alley to the side of the bar? Word on the street is there's a rear entrance to Serena back there. Only regulars can go in through there. I wish I could become a regular. But you gotta get in Mama-san's good graces. Okay. This guy. There's this real fancy bar nearby called Serena. The Mama-san who owns the place has this elegant aura about her, and even the part-timer there is a hot number. Their names are Reina-san and Yumi-chan. The former's a real beauty in her own right, but the latter's an absolute angel. Then why don't you go enjoy your drink with Yumi and Reina? Hey, no, I was just kidding, honey. Wow, dude. So what they're referencing is there is a back alley back here where you can actually get into Serena on the first floor. Or on the second floor, sorry. First floor in Japan, though, I believe. The Dojima family is pretty powerful around these parts. Everyone knows they're the real muscle of the Tojo clan. From a civilian standpoint, it's best to watch from a distance. Smart man, smart man. Serena's one of the best bars in town. Too bad it's closed. Okay. Go follow Shinji. We're getting closer. So this is Peace Finance.
着きました、兄貴。ここの5階です。
よし、入ろう。
Just gonna kick the door down.
夜遅くに悪いな。堂島組の桐生だ。
いや、まさか桐生さんが直々に。
要件は昨日、うちの若いのが伝えたはずだ。
明日まで待ってください。お願いします。
夜逃げの準備しながら言われても説得力がねえな。それにできねえ約束はするもんじゃねえ。
すみません。でもそこをなんとか。
おい、いい加減にしろや。
殺すんですか。
何？
堂島組っていや回収や殺しばかりやってるところじゃないですか。金払えないやつは見せしめにされる。みんなそう言いますよ。
あのな、そんなの金払わねえ奴らがあることないこと言ってるだけだ。
金は払えないって言ってんだ。ならやるしかねえだろうがよ。
Really? Okay. So let me go to my notes and write down. We are going to do the fighting tutorial. And we're also going to be getting our first completion list bonus. once we get that, I will explain what happens. I'll pause the game. Let me write this down. Okay, so attack with rush combos. Press square repeatedly to perform a rush combo. This is the most basic method of attack in battle. So we're currently stuck in dragon style, but there are other styles to switch to. They're the same 3 original styles from the first game with a little more improvement, or from Yakuza 0, which came out before this, but basically Yakuza 0 is kind of Kiryu's beginning adventure, so he's a little more brute force-ish. But in this, his styles are a little more sophisticated, in my opinion. So yeah, and he's got more abilities too. Knockdown with finishing blows. Press triangle during a square rush combo to deliver a finishing blow that knocks down enemies. The knockdown effect varies depending on the number of times square has been pressed, so try out various combos. So obviously we got 1, 1, 2. Oh wow. Got a 3 for. Grab an enemy and attack. Press circle near an enemy to grab them. If an enemy is guarding to block attacks, grab them and then attack to deal damage. So, what you can do is you can grab, square, square, and square. You can also do circle, triangle, and then circle and circle. Take a weapon and strike. Press circle near a weapon with a blue arrow icon to pick it up, and then attack it. Attack with it by pressing either square or triangle, square being your light attack, triangle being your heavy attack. Weapon attacks have various properties and special powers, so if you see one nearby, grab it. So, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab a chair. Bonk, bonk. The health gauge. The yellow gauge on the top left indicates Kiryu's health. The game will end if it is fully depleted, and you cannot, I cannot emphasize this enough, because this is Legend, you cannot recover, or if you did not save, there is no checkpoints. You will have to start from your last save. The game will end if it is fully depleted, so keep an eye on this gauge at all times. If the gauge flashes red, it means that Kiryu is in critical condition and should try to recover his health immediately. Standard health recovery methods: use a disposable recovery item or eat some food at a restaurant, which we will do. Yeah, no, Kiryu does leave some impressive hospital bills behind. Alright, make these loan sharks pay. This training session has been completed. Now make these Peace Finance loan sharks shut up and pay. Pay up. Toss that. So yeah, here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can also kick a man on the ground. And there it is. Defeat 5 enemies in dragon style. So once this cutscene's over, I will show you what that is.
兄貴、回収しました。
約束の額だ。悪く思うな。
Excuse me. Man, my allergies are really acting up today.
兄貴、ありがとうございました。でも、これでついに桐生組の立ち上げですね。風間のおやつさんも言ってました。兄貴になら安心して組任せられるって。
まだ決まったわけじゃない。あんまりはしゃぐなよ。
はい。そういえば、この後セレナで錦のおじきと会うんですよね。今日は裏口からしか入れないみたいですよ。天下一通りの小道入って奥の階段2階です。
分かってる。
俺、しばらく札の連中が来ないようにここで見張っておきます。半分の1億円は後で依頼先に俺が届けておきます。安心してください。
ああ、頼んだぞ。
Okay, so about the completion list, you can obtain CP completion points by completing tasks. That is also a very unfortunate set of letters. by completing tasks on the completion list. Check out the full list on the pause menu under completion list. There's a lot to do, from things you'll do naturally by playing the game to things you have to work at to complete. By exchanging CP, talk to Bob Utsunomiya under the Tenkaichi Street Gate to exchange your CP for rewards. There are many useful benefits to unlock, such as extending your dash duration or obtaining rare weapons, so don't hoard your CP. I don't like calling it CP, especially nowadays. Alright, so we can basically explore most of this upper area, so I'm probably gonna... So I can go to Serena, which is where I need to go. There's also stuff over here. I'm just kind of checking to see if there's other people who want to talk. I can go the back alley over here too. Holy shit, you're Kiryu-san of the Dojima family. Anything I can do for you, man? Not really. No, not really. Yeah. Why would a guy in your position need something from me? I'll stop wasting your time then. Excuse me. Okay. The other one was basically telling him to fuck off, which is funny. Are there any guys back here? There's a bowling alley over here, but I don't think I can do it just yet. Yeah, I don't think I can. So, something to keep in mind. I'm not saving my game for this because I am... because of the guide. However, just something to keep in mind, you need to save at these item box, or at these phone booths. That's the word, phone booths. I'm gonna put this away. So what the Dragon God Amulet does is it raises your heat, which we haven't had access to yet. Raises your heat during when you have low health. So that's kind of what it does. I kind of just like exploring games like this, not gonna lie. But it doesn't seem like there's much in here at the moment. We can't get into fights yet, so. Excuse me. Man, my throat is acting up today. Are you busy today? You haven't been coming in at all, Katie-san. Sorry, I'm working. Darn. Well, I guess work comes first. You're starting the Kiryu family, right? Must be really busy with all the preparations. Nothing set in stone yet. Oh, yes. Something I wanted to show. Because we have gotten it done. Defeat 5 enemies in dragon style. So let me mark that down. And I also need to find a color for it. I'm gonna go with blue. So completion list entry is gonna be bold and blue on my notes. Bold blue. We'll get bold blue. So that's battle. Defeat 5 enemies in dragon style. Explore. Show. Talk to all NPCs. Haven't been talked to. Okay, so let's go finish talking to NPCs, and then NPCs that can be talked to, by the way, will have the little ellipses, or little, like, ellipses and box over its head. So yeah. The power dynamics of the Yakuza here are really complex. All the local businesses pay protection money to a different family, each trying to muscle in on one another's territory. Oh, in case you didn't know, protection money is a tribute that the Yakuza demand from shops, restaurants, you name it. Basically, it's like a bouncer fee, collected every month. And any storefront that doesn't pay up is sure to get harassed by Yakuza, even the family that offered to protect them. Looks like business is booming for the Dojima family. Wish I had that kind of clout. What's this guy say? I heard the good news. You going to go solo and start your own family? You're finally moving up. I hope you keep coming to our club. We got pretty girls. That's nice. Okay, there's 2 NPCs I haven't talked to yet. Oh, did I talk to this guy? Whoa. The Dragon of Dojima, Kasama Kiryu, eh? You know of me? You're quite famous, you know. More than you might think. I heard you've been rocking the boat around here. I guess I could see the similarities between you and a younger Dojima back when he made Patriarch. He used to fear nothing back then. Had the same eyes as you. Nowadays, though, his eyes have lost their luster. And he's not half as so great as he used to be. Okay, I know I haven't talked to the store owner yet. We're cleaning right now, so we'll be closed a few minutes. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sir, there is no one else in your shop. I can talk to this dude already. Yeah, I did. Oh, it's gonna force me to go here. Alright.
Oh, 何やってん俺。お前どこの組のもんや。
すまん。
すまんで済むか、ボケ。
Alright, so we are getting into a fight. We're gonna be introduced to heat actions. This is gonna be fun. Guard against an enemy's attack. Okay, so this is the kind of another fighting tutorial. Guard against enemy attacks. Guard against an enemy's attacks by holding L1 to block. Stronger blows will break through blocks, and guarding will not stop bullets or blades, but most attacks are blockable. So we're gonna block. Sir, you have to actually hit me. Thank you. There we go. Come on. Bonk. Come on. One more. One more. One more. Come on, buddy. I know you want to. There you go. Evade enemy attacks. Attacks can also be evaded by using X to quick step. The left stick determines the direction of a quick step, but this technique requires more precise timing than guarding. So I'm gonna do quick step, quick step, quick step. Fill the heat gauge. The red gauge at the top left corner is the heat gauge. Fill up the heat gauge by landing attacks on enemies. Use heat actions to attack. Kiryu starts to glow with a colored aura when in heat mode. It signals that Kiryu is ready to use special heat actions. Look for the heat icon to appear in the upper right to indicate a heat action can be used. Use heat actions to display the Dragon of Dojima's power. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring him to a wall and do this. Bonk, bonk, and bonk. So that's one heat action. So, whenever you do a unique heat action you have not done before, it will go into your play log. So in this case, it should be in shared. Here we go. This one is Essence of Wall Crush. Unleash a pair of power punches on your opponent, then slam their head against the wall. So let me use bold. What color do I want for this? Let's do orange for this. So, play log entry will be bold and orange. So this is bold, orange. Heat actions, shared, and that is Essence of Wall Crush. We're gonna do another unique one. Let's see. Can I do one with this? I can, yeah. Bonk. Ooh. Ooh. Brother, that looks painful. Put this thug in his place. This training session is now complete. Teach this Yakuza thug a lesson in manners. Remember that while taking a fighting stance using R1, movement with the left stick will center around the nearest enemy. This is effective when focusing on a single opponent. So, kind of show what I just did as well, because I did do a heat action. I'm not going to use many heat actions for the first chapter, except when it requires me to. Because I kind of want to collectively do all the heat actions that I can in a single part, and then that way I can do that. Luckily, compared to Yakuza 0, where I kind of waited it out until I unlocked the other styles, I really don't have to do that with this. I think by chapter 2 or 3, I can just start doing that as like a miscellaneous thing, because I'll have free reign of Kamurocho for the most part. So that's going to be what I do in chapter 2. For right now, we're just going to focus on doing those two heat actions. In this case, this one was yes, so this is a Dragon of Dojima one. It's called Essence of Bull Coiling. Using a long pole to gain leverage and perform a throw so powerful you almost feel sorry for your foe. So, let me mark that down. Grab the long lumber, use, and that's going to be, I'll just copy and paste it. Copy, paste, Dragon of Dojima. That one's Essence of Bow Coiling. Essence of Bow Coiling. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna just drop that and we're gonna beat him up. And done.
何もんやお前
見とったでキリュウちゃん
兄貴
桐生ちゃん。
桐生って
そうや堂島の竜桐生一馬ちゃんやお久しぶりです真島の兄さん
Go to Majima, captain of the Shimano family, patriarch of the Majima family.
よせよせお前組立ち上げるって話やないかいそうやそこの店やったなお前の馴染みがいるっちゅうのはえらいええ女らしいのみんな言うとるで一度あんな女こましてみたいってねそれよりこのアホどないしようか
すんませんまさか桐生さんと
いやいいんだ甘いなキルちゃん甘々やけじめはしっかりつけんとまだまだ行くではあ何やその辺だお前のためにやっとんのやろがもう十分ですから
Oh man, the boyfriends are having a fight again.
ま、ええわお前もこう思ったらこれくらい厳しくしつけせなあかんで言うで
へい
はい覚えておきますでもああでもなんや
俺は俺のやり方でやらせてもらいます。
どんなやり方でやるっちゅんや。
俺はちゃんと筋が通ったやり方を貫きます。
なんや、踊れは俺に喧嘩売っとんのか。やろいちやっとるか。
いいえ、兄さんとここで喧嘩をする理由はありません。筋が通らね
え。よっしゃ、これで俺と喧嘩する理由はできたな。
俺が兄さんをムカつかせたんなら謝ります。
なんやと。根性あんねやったら殴り返してくんけ。
これで気は済みましたか。
その強がり、どこまで続くかの。
Kid just kind of stands there.
アホくさ。筋通すなんぞ言うて無理しとるだけやないか。痩せ我慢っちゅうやつや。世の中筋の通らんことばっかりや。そんな意地張っとったら体が持たんで。
どう取ってもらっても構いません。ですが俺は自分の考えを変えるつもりはありません。
何があってもか。
ええ。
わかったわ。ほな、お前のその覚悟見届けさせてもらうで。四六時中ずーっとね。
Oh, great. I have a
で
stalker.
も、もし筋が通っとったら俺との喧嘩買うてくれるか。
その時になってみないと。
よっしゃ。ほら、どないしてお前をマジにしたるか早速作戦会議せな。行くでお前ら。
へえ。
ほなまたな、キリュウちゃん。楽しみにしとってや。ワクワクするで。
The Irish hop is amazing. I love him.
あと少しで兄貴にやられるとこでした。桐生のおじきありがとうございました。
もう大丈夫なのか。
はい、いつも真島の兄貴に鍛えられてますから。
Okay, so oh, it's not gonna let me go. So, well, what was the point of like having the fucking dude down there if you're not gonna let me fucking talk to him? Yeah, there's a dude right over here. He's got a thing over his head. I cannot talk to him. I don't know why. Obviously, Bob is over there too, but. Ooh. Alright, so. I don't think I have anything new in the completion listing. And. As far as. Heat action, so I should only have 2. Yeah. Okay, so let me go to my notes. Alright, take care, love. Serena.
Oh, あれ、桐生さん、ここの奥に用事じゃなかったんですか?
So yeah, all you do is you pretty much just go up here.
相変わらず静かだな。
あなたたちがいちゃ怖くて飲めないでしょ、普通のお客さん。だから今日は貸し切り。
レーナ、ユミは
今買い出しに行ってるの。どうせまた腹減ったとか言い出すんでしょ。
違いね。どうなんだ、気流組の立ち上げは。
Akira Nishiyama of the Dojima family.
まだ決まったわけじゃない。
Fun fact,
組
his
長
voice
が決め
actor,
ることだ。
I
組
cannot
長も
remember the
嫌
name
とは
of,
言えねえよ。
is also the same
風間
voice
親
actor
父が
for
もうその気なんだ。
Ichiban in later games.
堂島組はあの
Ichiban.
人で持ってるようなもん
To
だ
the
から
point that
な。
they even got Kaiju
そ
Tang
こ
to
行くと
do
堂島
both
組長は
him and
昔の
Nishiyama.
自慢とメンツの話しかできやしね
控えろ、錦。
In director's cut.
え。またおめえに先越されちまったか。
なあ、錦。お前、妹はどうなんだ？
来月もう一度手術だ。多分次で最後になる。
最後？
体が持たないそうだ。これでダメならもう。
そうか。
あ、来てたのね。
ユミ。
ちょっともう酔ってるの？私も入れなさい。
どうぞご遠慮なく。
They all grew up in the same orphanage together. The Sunflower Orphanage.
ごめんね。
A few months
気持ちだ
ago.
けもらっとく。
あら、こりゃユミちゃんに振られちゃったかな。
Hey Gabriel, how you doing? We're finally starting it. I'm note taking right now, but the guide will be started. I have already started my notes. I will probably share my notes.
ごめんね。
おい俺らだってお客さんだぞ。
But I kind of have a plan of
ごめんごめん。最近よく
making
来てくれるお
the
客さんなの。
lives themselves in the future a
It's one of
members only thing, and then
Oh.
making them go public, like making the the VOD a public thing, probably a couple days later. Now that the membership thing is open, and
うまくいきそうか。
won't give people that
Eh?
opportunity
ああ、
because they're still gonna see everything
イカサマやって課題から金をむしるのは
when I
ど
actually
うも
make the
性
guide.
に合わねっつうか。
何言ってんだ。自分の組持てる
But
か
you'll
どうか
still
の
be
少
able to
年
see
場だ
like
ぞ。
get my
ここで
thought
ドー
process
ン
in
と
playing
稼げ
this
ば
game
間
and
違
trying
い
to
なし
figure
だ。
everything out. At least I
堂
don't
島
have
組
to
内
rely on
キウミ
RNG
天
when
下
it
の
comes to
登
getting
場界の
items
三
this
次団
time.
体だ。迷ってんじゃねえよ。
Zero
俺は
was a
一応
slog
射
with
程
its
頭
RNG.
補佐だぞ。今でも十分立派なもんだろうが。
相変わらずだな、お前は。射程頭補佐だなんて名ばかり。邪険にされることもねえが、かといって出世の本筋でもねえっつう微妙な立ち位置だ。そんなお前が風間のおやっさんの後押しでようやく掴んだチャンスなんだ。死に物狂いで物にしなかったら意味ねえぞ。このまま行ったら一生飼い殺しだ。極道であるからにはやっぱり自分の組を持ってこそだろう。違うか？
そうだな。
So your day
Oh,
going
Machida-san.
pretty good, Gabriel?
ねえねえ、さっきお客さんと偶然誕生日の話題になったんだけど、今度ユミちゃんの誕生日でしょ。二人はちゃんと準備してあるの？プレゼント。
え？ああ、そういえばもうそんな時期か。
バカ。
Good.
お前
Glad.
忘れてたのかよ。
いや、最近忙しかったからさ。
そういう錦山くんはもう何か用意してるの？
もちろん。弓に似合いそうなピンクダイヤのネックレス。
まあ、なんだか高そうね。
まあな。何ヶ月も前から予約していてやっと手に入ったんだ。実は今日渡そうと思ってちゃんと準備してあるよ。
あら、そうだったの。それじゃあパーティーしましょうよ。
お、それならいいケーキ屋知ってるから俺買ってくるよ。
本当？助かるわ。 お願いね。
Poor
キリ
Kiryu.
ュウちゃんはどうするの？
なあ、また今度ってわけにはいかねえか。
そんなのダメよ。まだ間に合うから今すぐ用意したら？
そんな急に言われてもな。
Our dense himbo boy. We love him. Couldn't find Texas on a
そ
map.
れじゃあ指輪なんてどう？
え？
But he's so lovable.
指輪か。
いいんじゃねえの？さすがレイナ、無難なチョイスだ。
それはどうも。
どんな指輪がいいんだろうな。
それくらい自分で考えろよ。俺は手伝わねえからな。
そう難しく考えなくても気持ちがこもってれば何でもいいのよ。
Is the audio balance fine, by the way, Gabriel? Do I need to turn the game up, down, my voice up or
女の好
down?
みなんてさっぱりわからね
もうしょうがないわね。あ、それじゃああれなんてどう？
え。あれって。
フランスの有名なブランドの指輪なんてどう？新作が出たばっかりなんだけど、
Thank you.
女の子にすごく
I
人
will
気な
keep
の
it
よ。
this way.
この前ユミちゃんと一緒に雑誌見てたら彼女も欲しいって言ってたわ。
ほう。
ねえ、それにしてみたら？
そうだな。よし、それにしよう。
Yumi's birthday, huh? I completely forgot. Around here, the best place to buy a ring would probably be La Marche on Showa Street. I should head over there now. Okay, so what? How much do I have access to? So I have over here, up here, over here, down here, up here, both sides of Nakamichi Alley, Pink Street. I'm gonna explore all of that because I want to show all the NPCs in the guide. Okay, cannot enter here. Doesn't seem to be any NPCs around this area. Hi. Sorry, I'm sorry. Right over here. Oh, no NPCs there. Okay, so let me at least go to my notes. Go to La Marche on Showa Street. As I said, I'm gonna do a little exploring still. And as you can tell, Kiryu is not the best runner at the moment. But if Bob is here, I can. Wait, what can I do? Let's trade CP. I hate that. I hate that lettering. Let's do gotta go fast. Alright, so we're gonna go to Bob. And we're gonna get our first completion bonus. So, to Bob. I always forget his name. It's Atsunomiya. Atsunomiya. Get, and I'm gonna add another thing to my notes, which also which account am I using? Okay, that's fine. Let's do Cyan. So this will be completion. So completion point. Completion bonuses. Tsunomiya. Gold, Cyan. And so the first thing we're gonna go get is, and this, it's still funny that that is a Sonic reference. So it's gonna be adventure. Gotta go fast. Level 1. Do we not have enough CP? What? Oh, I don't because I only have 1. Okay, never mind. We're not getting that. Oh well. I have 2 heat action stuff done, not 2... I have 2 play log stuff done, not 2 completion log stuff done. Okay. I had a brain fart. This guy gives out pocket tissues. We don't need those right now. I'm starting to think there are no NPCs that are wanting to talk to me. Yeah, I know, I had a moment. Very special moment. Yeah, there doesn't look like to be any NPCs who are wanting to talk right now. Which makes sense, this is only a flashback. It would be a waste of time. Gomash. How about this? Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna go to Showa Street to get the ring. Yeah, I don't know why I've got the Mario Star theme stuck in my head, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we go up, we go.
Ah, なんか女物の指輪でフランス製のやつが人気だって聞いたんだが。
ああ、それならこちらでございます。
ほう、これが
今非常に人気でして、こちらが最後の一品なんですよ。今を逃すと次回入荷はいつになるか。
よし、これをくれ。
かしこまりました。贈り物でよろしかったでしょうか。
あ、あ、その誕生日プレゼントにな。
それでしたらサービスでお相手のお名前を刻印することもできますが。
それじゃあユミって入れてもらえるか。
はい、承りました。
Paid 120,000 yen, which was exactly how much I had him. And got the engraved platinum ring. And I believe that is... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Notebook. Not notebook. Completion list. Just making sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not part of anything. That is just a key item. Yeah, it's just a key item. Okay, so. Good, I bought the ring. Reina said this would... Reina said this is something Yumi wants, so I hope she likes it. Better head back to Serena. Okay, so do that, and we're gonna get... We're gonna... Something bad's gonna happen. Huh? The ring is missing. You lost engraved platinum ring. Damn, it must have been that guy. Get the ring back. So at this point, I believe NPCs have spawned. Where'd that guy go?
もしかしてあなたもすられたんですか？
ああ、ひょっとしてあんたも。
ええ、私もすられてしまいました。あのすり師は隠れるのが上手でなかなか見つからないんですよ。路地の隙間とか自販機の裏とか。
そうなのか。
さっきそこの路地から天下一通りの裏路地へ走っていくのは見えたのですが、それっきりで。
なるほどな。だがどこに隠れていようが絶対に探し出して取り返してやるぜ。
もしも見つけたら私の仇も取ってください。
わかった。
Tenkaichi Alley, huh? I think I can talk to this dude again. It seemed like that homeless man was running for Tenkaichi Alley. He might still be there if you look for him quickly. So, let's see. I know there's this woman right here who talks and stuff. Some strange man in a coat just darted off into that alley. What was that all about? And then just to double check, because this is the area. I'm just double checking to make sure that there are no more NPCs to talk to, because we all know I am very much a person who cares about finding everything. Excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Find him in Tenkaichi Alley. Excuse me. We go over here, and he's just gonna be right there. Isn't that the pickpocket?
おい、お前。盗んだ指輪を返せ。
バレたか。
おい、ちょっと待て。
Look at him just run.
逃げ足の速いやつだ。
あ、財布がない。あの男スリだったのか。
Even picks pockets while he runs? He's good, but now he's really on my shit list. So yeah, I believe a new set of NPCs will spawn. None will spawn over here, but they will, like this guy right here. Have you seen anyone suspicious around here? Yeah, some guy bumped into me and then rounded the corner of this convenience store. What was that all about? So he would be, okay, chase after him in Suppan Street. Suppan Street. He's gonna be right there, but just double check it, make sure he He's hiding in plain sight.
おい、ようやく見つけたぞ。指輪を返せ。
そう、また見つかったか。
おっと、そう何度も逃がさねえぜ。
まさかここまで俺を追い詰める奴がいるとは。まあよいわ。
何笑ってんだ。
指輪を返して欲しければ一子相伝の暗殺権を受け継いだこのわしを倒してからにしろ。
Okay, bro. Whatever you say. Change style. Besides the Dragon of Dojima style, Kiryu is proficient in 3 other styles, each with unique characteristics. Brawler, a balanced offense and defense. Rush, focus on fast hits and quick evasion. And Beast, go wild with destructive strength. Switch styles with the directional buttons left, up, and right. You can also switch to Dragon of Dojima if you press down. So. Ow, thanks. This training session is now complete. Okay, so complete style, switching tutorial. And yeah, here's what we're gonna do. This dude is giving me the run. Okay, you know what? There we go.
すいませんでした。もう暗殺権はやめます。
スリをやめろ。さあ、俺から盗んだ指輪を返してもらおうか。
それがもう手元にないんです。
何？
どこへやったんだ？
ちょっと前に質屋で金に変えちまいました。
ふざけるな。今すぐ買い戻してこい。
言いにくいんですが、その金も宝くじ買うのに使っちゃいまして。
なんだと？
当たってればいいんですがね。結果がわかるのはもっと先のことで。
Damn, I need to go to the pawn shop and buy it back now. So I don't have access to my abilities yet. Okay, so next, go to the pawn shop. Go to pawn shop. As I said, I am not doing any heat actions at the moment. Mainly because of the fact that when we switched from this to 2005, which will be where we go in chapter 2, Kiryu will have more free reign around Kamurocho. We're not gonna get that at all in chapter 1, and I kind of want to have free reign just to have a miscellaneous part, if that makes sense. So yeah. Double checking something, just making sure there's no NPCs. Actually, I need to make sure. Go to, specifically, it's called Ebisu Pawn. There we go. So Ebisu Pawn is right over here. What? Bro, what?
なあ、その指輪、俺のなんだ。
はい？
盗まれたんだよ。もともとは俺のなんだ。だから返してくれ。
ああ、いるんですよね、たまに。そうやって騙し取ろうとする詐欺師が。
違う。信じてくれ。本当に俺のなんだ。
ヤクザの言うことなんか信じられるか。あんまりしつこいと警察呼ぶぞ。
くそ。
Fine, I need to come up with the money somehow. Maybe I can ask someone in the family if they'll spot me. Oh, there's only one real person. Sticky corners. As my friend says, sticky corners, sticky corners. So the first direction you actually want to go is... Okay. Damn, now I don't even have enough cash to buy it back. Do I know anyone who would loan me that much? So, you go left first. Don't go right, because it's just going to tell you to go this way.
Are? Kiryuの兄貴じゃないですか。
シンジ。
こんなとこで奇遇っすね。兄貴もソープっすか？
For those who don't know, a soapland is basically a brothel.
何も聞かずに金を貸してくれ。
え？あ、はい、別に構いませんけど。兄貴が金に困ってるなんてよっぽどっすね。
If I remember correctly.
そんなに高級な店行こうとしてるんですか？
すまんが時間がない。急いでくれ。
あ、はい。
Yeah, it's a bathhouse brothel.
恩に切る。
今度感想聞かせてくださいね。
Shinji's like, yeah, man. If this is for a girl, here's all this money. Alright, so return to Ebisu Pawn. I don't know who that creep was behind me trying to get my attention, but like he had a trench coat. I was afraid he was gonna flash me, and I was kind of scared. Not gonna lie. Welcome, can I help you? And then you realize he's raised the price.
おい、さっきと値段が違うじゃねえか。
またあんたか。悪いけど値上げしたんだよ。なんせ人気の品だからね。
頼む。これが最後の品だったんだ。だからよそで買い直すこともできね
え。うちなら買えるよ。お金さえあればね。
そうだ。指輪が俺のもんだって確かめる方法がある。本物なら弓って彫ってあるはずだ。
何を言ってもダメったらダメ。とにかく欲しかったらお金用意してきてよ。
くそ。
This is ridiculous. But I need more money. Maybe Shinji is still in the area. So, yeah, he is. So, right after leaving Ebisu Pawn. I really need more money. I'm sorry, Shinji. So you go right here.
Shinji.
あれ？兄貴、早くないっすか？ショートだったんすか？
シンジすまん。また金を貸してくれ。もう一回行かなきゃならなくなっちまった。
兄貴、そんなにハマっちゃったんすか？
頼む。詳しいことを話してる暇がない。
So
他のやつに
fucking
取られちまうかもしれない。
ああ、そうっすよね。わかりました。
He borrowed 30,000 yen.
すまん。
よーし、俺も負けてらんねえ。今日はオールではしごするか。
There's so much to take in. So much to take in. Okay, so return to Ebisu Pawn.
指輪がない。さっきまであったのに。まさかもう誰かが買っていっちまったっていうのか。
あんたやっぱり来たんだね。
おい、 ここにあった指輪はどうしたんだ？
そんなに慌てなくても大丈夫だよ。ちゃんと取り置いてあるからさ。
本当か？
いやあんたがとっても真剣な表情してたからさ、気になっちゃって。それでちゃんと指輪を調べたら、あんたが言った通り名前が刻印されてるじゃないか。だから盗まれたものだっていうあんたの話信じますよ。
そうか。とにかくそれを売ってくれ。
ああ、お代は結構です。盗品と分かったのに売買したらこっちも罪になっちまいますから。それにこういう仕事してるといろんな人を見るけど、やっぱり物を大事にしてくれる人の手に渡ってほしいんですよ。
ありがとう。大事にしてくれるさ、きっとな。
Got engraved platinum ring. Cool. Oh, there's confetti all over the cake, dude.
おめでとう。
Don't do that.
みんなありがとう。
ほらユミ、プレゼントだ。
なになに、開けてもいい？
もちろん。
Fun fact, Yumi in the original version of Yakuza in the English dub was voiced by Elijah
いいのこれ
Dusky.
本当にもらっちゃって。
Eliza Dusky. She
当たり前だろ。
was I think she was Faith
ユミ。実はその
Yeah, Faith and Buffy.
俺からもプレゼントがあるんだが。
本当にありがとう。
She was one of the lieutenants for the 3rd Street Saints and Saints Row 2. I can't remember her name. Not Kinsey. It's the other one. Kinsey was 3.
この指輪、
Yeah, pretty fun actress in my opinion.
私に。
お
She's
い
also
お
a
い、
dollhouse too.
なんだよその
I forgot about that.
ダッセー指輪。安っちいデザインだな。
ほら、そういうこと言わないの。私の名前が彫ってある。
余計だったか。
そんなことない。ありがとう。大事にするね。そうなんだ。そういえばもうすぐユミちゃんの誕生日じゃない？
そうなの？じゃあ何かプレゼントさせてよ。例えば指輪とかどう？
指輪か。嬉しいけどそれはちょっと重いかな。
どういうこと？
ほら、やっぱりそういうのって好きな人からもらいたいっていうか。
何？誰かそういう人がいるわけ？
やだ、違うの。そういうわけじゃないんだけど。ごめんね。気持ちだけもらっておく。
あら、こりゃユミちゃんに振られちゃったかな。
ごめんね。
おい、俺らだってお客さんだぞ。
ねえねえ、私の誕生日はどうしてくれるの？
さあな。
じゃあ、キリュウちゃんからはネックレス、錦山くんからは指輪とか。
なんだよそれ。別にいいけどさ。
You kind of tell Adrena has feelings for Nishikiyama, but it's definitely one-sided, unfortunately. Okay, so now we're back to the quote-unquote Chapter 1 present. Several hours later.
おはよう、キリュウちゃん。疲れてたの？ずいぶん寝たわね。
錦はどうした？
錦山くんならもうとっくに出かけたわよ。桐生には負けてられないからなんて言って張り切ってた。
そうか。今何時だ？
もう4時ね。そろそろ風間さんのところに行かないとダメなんじゃないの？
ああ、そうだな。そろそろ行くよ。お前はどうすんだ？
少し開店の準備したらお店閉めて外でお茶でも飲んでくるわ。
そういえばユミは？
一回家に帰ったわ。もう少ししたら買い出し済ませて私と交代でお店に来るけど。
そうか。じゃあまた今夜軽く顔を出すよ。
分かった。待ってるわね。
Right. So we need to head to the Kazuma family office. If you remember from Yakuza 0, it's actually just south of Serena.
じゃあしっかり風間さんにそのケース渡しなさいよ。今夜待ってるね。
So there's one NPC I want to talk to if the NPCs are still out and about. I still can't talk to him. You're new. Oh, no, you're not. Okay.
桐生さん
Tamura.
なんだ、田村か。どうしたんだお前。
いやー、ちょっと桐生さんに紹介したいやつがいましてね。
青木と言います。
実はこいつ、俺がいつも情報を流してる雑誌の駆け出し記者なんですわ。
雑誌？
ええ、スパって言うんですけど、読んだことはあります？俺が拾った情報を高く買ってくれるんですよ。で、今この町で一番生きがいいのはって聞かれたもんですから、旦那のこと。
あんまり変なこと言いふらすなよ。
はい、わかりました。
今後ともよろしくお願いします。
ああ、じゃあまたな。
The guy I can't talk to is the guy down there. Oh wait, hold on. Got this guy here. Good to see you, Lieutenant Kiryu. Captain Kazuma is waiting inside. Okay. Talk to Yakuza outside Kazuma family office and enter. Okay, cool. We go in here.
おう、来たか。
失礼します。
ああ、ご苦労さん。
Shintaro Kazuma, patriarch of Kazuma family, a Dojima family subsidiary.
今月分のしのぎです。お納めください。
おう。
Osamu Kashiwagi, captain of the Kazuma family, a Dojima family
また無茶し
subsidiary.
たんじゃないだろうな。
いえ、
カズマ、お前が無茶すりゃ下の連中は歯止めが効かなくなる。もともと暴れたいってやつらの集まりなんだからな。
桐生なら大丈夫ですよ。分別のある男です。それにな、親父だって昔は東条家一の殺し屋っつって。
柏木。
すんません。
すまんが外してくれ。
へい。
しかし文字通りの子供だったお前に組を任せる日が来るとはな。
おやっさんがいなけりゃ今の俺はありません。感謝しています。
おい、そう固くなるな。
はい。
So kind of give a placement of this. This is
ひまわり
after
に
the
は顔
bubble
出してるの
popped.
か。
いえ、最近は錦も弓も行ってないみたいです。
たまには
Money
言ってや
is
れ。
not as
あそこ
worth as
の
it
孤
used
児院
to be
は
in
お前
the
たちの
80s.
ふるさとみたいなもんだ。
ええ。
おう。
失礼します。
桐生さんにお電話が。新次さんからです。
俺だ。
シンジです。レイナさんから兄貴に伝えてくれって。今さっき堂島組長がユミさんさらっていったんです。
ユミか。なんで組長に。
詳しくは分かりません。でも錦のおじけもそれ聞いて組長のところに。
錦が。で場所は。
劇場の横のビルの組長の事務所です。
分かった。すぐに行く。
おい、どうした？
堂島組長が弓を強引に連れ去ったらしいんです。それで錦が一人で弓を助けに。
まずいな。組長は気に入った女はどんな手使っても手に入れる人だ。そこに錦山が入っていったら何が起こってもおかしくね。
俺行ってきます。
よせ。
え？
ここでお前まで行ったら3人ともただじゃ済まねえぞ。ここは耐えるんだ。せめて俺が手を回すまでお前は待て。
おやっさん、弓と錦は兄弟なんです。俺の。だから今俺が行かねえと。
カズマ。
Calling him by his first name, and that is definitely a term of endearment. Normally do not call anybody by their first name. Absolutely. Like, absolutely know them. Can I finally talk to the dude? I still can't talk to this dude! Okay. Okay, so the next notes: travel to Dojima's apartment. Talk to any new unique NPCs. Alright, let's do this. Ooh. Patriarch Dojima's office? Well, that's north of the theater. Which is weird because the Dojima's office was actually in a different place in Zero. Well, that was the Dojima headquarters. So that might be a little different. Can't miss the Toto building. His office is right inside. Oh, Kiryu of the Dojima family? Lieutenant Advisor, right? Of all the groups in the Tojo clan, it's the Dojima family who's always gives us the most trouble. The paperwork sucks, so try to keep it in your pants today, huh? Thank you, guys. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Serena is a pretty good day. That Nishiyama dude just hauled ass past me. He was heading north, I think. Just kind of double check for anything. There's extra stuff. Time for this, I'll come back later. Okay. Ah, the mind of being a completionist is great. We are almost done with this chapter. Once we're done, I am going to check one more thing, and then, yeah. Already walked to talk to this dude. What about you? Whoa. Looks like business is booming for the Dojima family. Wish I had that kind of clout. This dude? This town has many dark secrets best left in the shadows. That's what the owner of the bar I work at always says. Those It's crazy. This creepy old toad was dragging around a pretty girl by the arm. She was screaming for help, but nobody lifted a finger. Can you blame him? The toad was clearly Yakuza.
Kid, 奪った金返してもらおうか。
悪いな。今急いでるんだ。
このままじゃ引き下がれないってね。腕っぷしのいいやつを雇ったよ。生きて帰れると思うな。覚悟しやがれ。
Bro, you brought one buff dude. I fought 5 weak guys against you. You still have the low club. Okay. Okay, so. Ow. Okay. That's it. I'm not using heat for some reason. Ow. One guy. Easy as pie. Damn you. Buddy's not looking too hot, dude. Dojima. I get he's some kind of patriarch, but can't someone do something about him? Enough is enough. He's always too grabby with our girls. She came back crying, and I won't repeat the horrible things he tried to do to her in that dungeon he calls an office. Huh? I don't care who he is. No woman deserves that. And also just explore this area. Go around here. Oh, you. Nora. My good sir, you look shaken up. Did something happen? Oh, it's you, Tamura. Sorry, now's not a good time to talk. Some kind of internal family struggle? Back off, Aoki. Aoki. Not the time to get nosy. Sorry for interrupting you, Kitty-san. I'm sorry, too. If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know. Take care out there. Just double checking. I don't think there's going to be any NPCs to talk to over here, but as I said, I like being thorough. The NPCs I think I'm going to end up talking to are going to be around, they're going to end up being around... This is good, you know? I've heard rumors, you know? Looks like you getting his own family. I'm not one to question the brass, but don't let it go to your head. Thanks, I guess. I've talked to you before. Miss someone, I miss someone, it happens. Okay, over here? Nope. Talked to this woman already. I heard a loud noise from that apartment complex. I think it was a gunshot. Oh, that's not good. Eh? Oh, you. Are you from the Dojima family? Can you tell him to be more considerate of his neighbors for once? I'd appreciate it. Your boss's office is here in the Toto building, right? Huh? He's always bringing drunk women around and causing a racket. It's disturbing. You know, even the Yakuza are part of the community. Okay, so, I'm gonna write this down. Go to Dojima's office.
Yumi! Nishiki!
And figuring out what actually happened at the start.
錦堂島組長
桐生組長が弓を無理やりだから撃っちまったんだ。カッとなっちまって何発も
弓おいしっかりしろ。
やっちまった。東商会の大幹部を。
錦弓を連れて逃げろ。
何言ってんだ。おめえこそ弓連れて逃げろ。
お前がいなくなったら妹はどうなるんだ。次の手術が最後なんだろう。そんな時お前がいねえで誰がいてやるんだ。だからお前はここにいちゃいけねえんだ。
でもお前は
行け錦弓を頼む。
桐生は
行け。
Now we've gone full circle. Yeah. It does screw with his career, though. You gotta keep that in mind. While being the most humblest of Yakuza, it did fuck him over.
ふざけるな。俺がやった金のことで組長と揉めて。いい加減にしろ。
伊達君、もういい。
よかはないですよ。
Makoto Date, Tokyo Metropolitan Police Detective Criminal Investigation
や
Division.
つはこれから組も通って男なんですよ。こんな殺しやるわけねえ。誰かをかばってるんです。
これはヤクザの構想だ。誰がやったかは問題じゃない。迅速な事件の解決、それが今求められる全てだ。
刑事さん、俺の持ち物の中に指輪があります。そいつを若頭の風間に渡してくれませんか。申し訳ありませんでしたって伝えてください。
虫が良すぎねえか、そりゃ。
分かってます。
約束はしねえぞ。
はい。
Another fun fact, Bill Farmer, who is the voice of Goofy, is the English voice actor for Date, and I cannot unhear it.
囚人番号1240面会だ。
俺は破門でいいのか、俊二。
はい。
自分の親殺したんだ。絶縁なんじゃねえのか。
東上会三代目世良会長が破門にすると決めたそうです。
Expulsion means that he can join back if he wanted to.
自分にも分かりません。
Or he can join back if they see fit.
風間の親さんがこの破門状を兄貴に渡すようにと。
But it kind of,
堂島
with
組
an
は
upcoming part,
どうなるんだ。
風間の親さんが引き継ぐそうです。
in the original game, kind of messed up and had a continuity error. Because what's going to happen in the next part is there's going to be an assassination attempt that was the person who hired the assassin was the current chairman of the Tojo clan, which collides with why would they just do just an expulsion rather than a full-on banishment and then just attempt to kill him. So they do rectify this in a sub-story near the end of the game. That will be covered. Yeah, it's really weird. Because why would they just expel him? Oh my God.
そこ何やってるかなんだよ話せこの野郎うるさい来い
たく物騒でいけねえなおっとこちらさんも物騒な面してらなああんただろ自分の親分殺したってヤクザ黙って食ってろさすが貫禄だね堂島の竜堂島組射程頭補佐桐生一馬
何やってんだよお前ら
Kitty is like, I know what you're about to do.
登場会の幹部やったんだこんくらい想像してたろ堂島組長があの世で寂しいとさ
So yep, that's the assassin. Inmate 1356. He will not come out until you actually kill the other guys first. So we're gonna get rid of these streaks. So I'm holding L2 to prevent myself from actually doing heat actions. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying not to accidentally do other heat actions. As I said, I will do those when I'm ready to. But for now, I'm just gonna basically do the snot out of this dude. Oh yeah, I should probably write down in my notes. Hold on, I gotta write something down in my notes. Defeat prisoners and assassin. This is considered a boss, so. You're gonna switch to dragon style because it's gonna require me to do that. Get up. Okay, so he's gonna... Nope. Okay, Kiwami means extreme. When a powerful enemy takes a certain amount of damage, they will enter a state of rejuvenation to recover. Kiryu is in climax heat mode at this time. He can use the essence of Kiwami. That's not necessarily true. You can do an essence of Kiwami in just heat mode. I don't know why it says climax. I have done it before. It does more damage in Kiwami heat mode, or climax heat mode though. I tested this when I was doing my initial runs of this game. What is the essence of Kiwami? A climax heat action only usable against powerful foes. The battle style you should use depends on the opponent. Enemy rejuvenation is marked by an even stronger aura. Getting close to this enemy with the correct style will generate a Kiwami icon in the upper right corner. So there we go. Inmate 1356. And that's kind of, yeah, this is where the continuity error is. Because why would they expel him? It would make more sense for them to banish him and then send an assassin than just expel him, just for them to give him the opportunity to be able to join back in. That's the problem. So, we're gonna save over new save data. Actually, no, I'm gonna delete that one. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'll delete it. I'll delete it later. However, point still stands. I'm gonna skip the next cutscenes and kind of rush the dialogue because I need to see what the what that specific heat action was, because it is still considered a heat action. 10 years gone. And then once that's done, I'm gonna quit. And then I'm gonna end stream because we've been doing this for a couple hours. But we will get to see this on part 2 of note-taking and obviously the guide as well. But I highly, highly, highly recommend, if you want to see this live and you want to interact with me, and I'm going to post this in the thing, please join the EvilsDeathAzul memberships. I only have one tier. I'm not going to make any more. I'm not going to raise prices or lower prices. Anyway, so play log. It will be in heat actions, and it will be in Dojima. So that is Dragon of Dojima Reborn. We'll use the actions. Dragon of Dojima. Dragon of Dojima Reborn. And just to make sure, I'm gonna check here. So I will also be making sure to at him, but I'm using Sirix's game facts guide to help me with some of the more spread about stuff. So his stuff will be very, very, very useful. I will make sure that he gets credit for it. He already knows I make guides and that I've used his guides before. He has given me permission as long as I make sure I don't copy anything, which obviously I obviously wouldn't do, but it is still understandable for him to want that. So Essence of Extreme Dragon are the same? Hold on. What? Oh, okay. The dragon. The actions in Dragon Style, yeah. Climax immunity, since there's only climax heat in Dragon Style. Anyway, that makes sense. Okay. I think that is it. We have done everything. So, to kind of go over my notes, if you follow along the way I do things, you are going to get... You're going to go through all of Chapter 1. You'll get the completion list entry, battle, defeat 5 enemies in Dragon Style. During the heat action tutorial, you'll get the shared Essence of Wall Crush, Dragon of Dojima, Essence of Bull Coiling. And then after defeating Inmate 1356, you will get the Dragon of Dojima Reborn. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Something else I'm going to be doing with my guides is I'm going to start whenever there is anything that I find that is unique, any new equipment, anything like that. I am going to mark it. Or I'm going to put a caption for it in the video. That way, you guys can actually see that it is added, it is in the completion list, or play log entry, or it's a completion bonus. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just to kind of give a little extra, because I figure you guys don't just want to see just the timestamps and the just the timestamps being your guide, but also being able to see it in the screen. I'm not going to label how many there are, because that's going to take a little extra time that I don't have, but it would be a little more detailed, which is kind of what I'm going for in my guides. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this part, for this note-taking part. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. That would be awesome. It would help me out immensely. If you are subscribed and you are interested in watching this and also helping me out a little bit, do check out the membership. I don't think I have it too particularly. I don't have it super pricey. It's just that you know, being at 500 subscribers, it gave me the opportunity of that. I might also open up a shop eventually with different emotes of my little Phantom of the Opera guy. So yeah. So more stuff to come in the future. We're actually already gaining on subscribers, which is surprising. Another thing I will be doing, once the Chain of Memories trophy shorts are done, I will be uploading the first 17 trophies I earned in this game, while actually unlocking Legend for my trophy file as well. So, look forward to that. I'm actually going to be working on that tonight. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to end stream, and I'm going to go and do other things. So, thank you guys so much, and you have a great day.